While we could do the Blue Gem Riddle and we could do STE, I am instead going to do the Real Nightmare achievement, and we're going to slowly tweak. I mean, if we could do any other achievement, that would be fine too, but gonna slowly tweak the variables starting from this video, and we'll see what happens. If I go full crazy, I'll use a custom character. But without further ado, we will at least pick a character, and at least, you know, I guess we'll still hit random backstory just for giggles, but we're gonna set some things. But if we go for Dream Achievement, we're definitely gonna need to reroll, so as we get into, we'll pick Goizo, why not? Goizo, Eldritch Parasite, character exclusive, Toshiaki. I mean, this is actually better for us, all things considered, because Toshiaki has the Doom to roll spells at where I love to go in the Eldritch Parasite History Club, as we have Takushi-san, Strength, Knowledge, Light, Dexterity, and maybe a Charisma check? But most importantly, we're going to be re-rolling mysteries that I know for sure. Let me just make sure we have the History Club, because that would be good. And we'll set the illegal den and move on. And if whether or not I'm going to get a weapon, yet to kind of figure that out. But we got a Thotu Flame. We don't want to use that because that removes stamina and reason. Just to, you know, remind everyone, me included. 8 damage, 2 doom, 1 reason, 1 stamina. Yeah, I'm not willing to pay that. So, all we need to do is make sure we have Coma here. Why am I stuttering, by the way? Coma, and we'll take whatever we get. Flood, Vigil, Sailors, Metamorphosis. Well, I mean, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do History Club plays anyway, so we're just gonna literally sit. I mean, if we could get Thotu Flash, that would Thought Flash for Thotu. Thought Flash, that would be great. But we're really here sitting, waiting for Mind Drain and or Ghostly Spear, and we don't actually have Akamanto, but I'd like to actually just sit here. We will sit here for about 40-50% Doom. If we never get Mind Drain and or Ghostly Spear, I guess we'll just roll another run. Listen, we've gone through over 100 episodes. You kind of know how bad my RNG is already. Cure would have been nice too, but eh. Otherwise, on a normal run, if we're to autopilot for a bit, if we weren't on Eldritch Parasite, that Book of Gore would have been great, but obviously, Eldritch Parasite can't heal. I'll do what I can. I always come up with, oh my goodness, let me cough. No. Yeah. I do have things that I want to talk about, but I often forget while I'm recording because I don't also have my notes pulled up. So I do write notes down because, again, if I'm not, you know, trying to challenge myself, I do, you know, need to write things down. That's just the nature of some human beings, so I include myself in that. And let's try to get, if we can't get Ghostly Spear, so be it. But it would be nice. So about 40% Doom? Nah. I mean, yeah, the chance of getting 1 spell is not, like, it's not really good. If you were looking for 2 spells, I always say this because I've crunched the numbers. It's actually not bad trying to look for 2 spells in about, well, if you're Toshiaki, you actually have a good chance. But without, if you are only trying to spend like 10 to 20% Doom on one thing in the History Club, because if you spend more than 30% Doom, if you buy something like a perk worth 10% Doom, that's one thing, but say you have to get, you know, just 1 spell, that the chances are much lower than 2 spells. Even if I think it's around, like, let's say 30%. I want to say 33%, but that does sound like, that sounds too nice a number. It is me kind of eyeballing it. I forgot to visit the police station, by the way. Again, we're Toshiaki for the moment, so it's kind of fine. I just forgot if we had Vigil. I think we do. But if we don't, Mansion would be a good idea anyway. Just in case, if I don't remember. Because if for no other reason, I know I'm visiting the Mansion once or twice more. This encounter, on the other hand, I actually would like to run. Considering we're on Goizo, we don't have the HP to deal with that. So effectively, we're at 5% Doom right now. That is a bit unfortunate because we do eventually need to... We might need to grind the forest, especially if we don't have a forest mystery. I completely forgot, so here I am. I could gamble on this. I could also Thotu Flame. That'll cost less. But let's take a risk. 90, 90, 90. What are the odds I miss, right? So, as we go on... Yeah, there are some important things I want to talk about, if not just recreational things that, you know, has happened in my life. But I don't really exactly remember all of that. I mean, we do have Vigil, by the way. It wouldn't be a good idea, yeah, as we go into... Yeah, we're we're probably going to grind the forest in Coma. That's not at all efficient because it's the last mystery and enemies will hurt me, but when I want to take Vigil now and Flood as my third mystery, my choice has been made for me. So, can we get 3 of these? And do I want to gamble again? I don't really want to, so we're just going to actually cast a Thotu Flame and get out. I should have improvised, actually. I didn't know I was going to defeat, even though I just said that a Thotu Flame does 8 damage, but too late. We just give the old man here a round of applause, and let's move on. I would like this Meat Cleaver, by the way. That would allow me to guarantee 6 damage, which would be important. Effectively at 47% Doom, a bit more than that. Like, obviously more than that, but... Did I do the thing, by the way? Did I do the thing? I think I did, right? I accidentally clicked on the Vigil as I was doing this, which I want to do. The experience is nice. I need to keep stating that because you might be watching other gameplay of World of War and being like, why does Jordan never attack the guests? They're free experience. It's because I'm scared more about my Doom, so therefore, when you fail the Vigil, Doom increases most of the time. And if you cut the plant down, that decreases Doom by 3, but essentially you get more Doom by following the Vigil. Now, whether or not that's a good idea, as I said, it depends. So let's increase strength here. I would reroll here, but no. So it would have been nice for extra healing. So yeah, could have gotten a ring. Mainly you're looking for the rock ring. Anything else is pretty much, I think there might be something else good there, but I know the patina ring is available, and yeah, that's not, I don't normally like that either. We're dying on reason, by the way. Also, did I talk about Cure earlier? Let me retract that statement because you can't use Cure because you can't heal on Eldritch Parasite. So therefore, yeah, we're working on limited resources here. And again, I could just go out of my mind. And like, if you're watching or listening this far into the video, then let me just say it. You can just make a custom character and do every achievement. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. There really isn't. So I could just make a character with 99 in every stat, 99 funds. Whatever perks or bonuses or items I want just to make things better. This includes achievements where you need certain items. So I could just do that, but that'll be like, we'll be at episode 150. I don't want to go to episode 200 if possible. If it takes that long, I would be disappointed in myself. So that being said, we are in Flood, so we can't mind drain enemy B, so we have to, we do want a weapon here. Did I accidentally use too much? Well, that's fine. It won't be in a moment, but it depends on how long. Please let the theologist be in the forest so I can do a twofer here. Nope, it's in the school. I mean, I could visit the forest anyway, but you know what? Considering we have the Doom, we might want to do that regardless. I don't want to take this stamina damage. I'd rather a Thotu Flame and then Mind Drain. And this is not guaranteed even if I am Toshiaki. You know what I also didn't do? I didn't prepare for a Bookstrap. But that's how comfortable I feel mainly with Toshiaki. I can definitely survive this run. Whether or not I'm going to be able to do the achievement is a different story. Also, I wasn't keeping track of other achievements, so if I could have gotten 2 light sources, I promptly forgot. But yeah, we can't do much else, but I don't want any more HP loss, so let's just end this mystery now. Yeah, the Bookstrap would have been very helpful here, but we'll deal with it. We can't even do 2 attacks, really. Well, time for this. So we just want to get rid of enemy B here. We'll cast Mind Drain as we get hit here. We might as well. We're losing reason regardless, but at this juncture, we basically want to just defeat the boss here. We have to Thotu Flame, by the way. And then we Mind Drain again. And then we Thotu Flame again. Now, my next question here is, can I do this? I can. So this should be able to defeat enemy B, and then I kick the boss. And away we go. So, all things considered, if I could trade off effective Doom for HP, I would. I think there are ways to do that. I'm just not thinking of them. But we might as well just level up now. None of these are going to... Well, Cure isn't going to help, so we might as well take Rage or Folklore Studies if you're afraid of zero standing. But we're not going to be able to heal much else anyway. Oh, okay, so we're going to take Sailors last. This means I need to, 1, do the side quest here to run into the other dream boss. That's not great. Isn't this reason every mystery? It is reason every mystery. So I'm losing 4. I'm at 9 reason right now. So I really need to make sure that I am going to survive on reason. That's the gist of what I'm trying to say. Wait, don't I? Was it rage or is it something else? No, I thought I had. Oh, we do have Shebs. So that's gonna be our essential doom healing, because in the lighthouse, anything that removes stamina or reason but checks your stat is what we are trying to think of when we're increasing our stats. Which means I do want to increase my. If I increase my charisma by 1, that'll save me on doom, which saves me on HP. But that depends on if we are going to run into 3 dream enemies. So yeah. Basically, getting Eldritch Parasite on this run was one of the worst things I could have done to myself. For RNG reasons. Again, it's not so bad when you are thinking about things as a whole, but if you get unlucky, Eldritch Parasite can also just be as bad. Like, we wouldn't have had so much trouble if we had both, for example, if we had both Ghostly Spear and Mind Drain, if we were able to succeed most events even though we have low status Toshiaki, things like that. But yeah, not much else we can do here as we are sitting here mind draining. I should have a Thotu Flame, that was a mistake. And away we go. The one good thing I can... Well, actually, no. Don't we lose reason for unplugging the patients here? So... yeah. Let's try our best. So, we need a Dust of Seeing to encounter this enemy. But unfortunately, we can't run. So, we are fighting the enemy. And in fact, we're probably just gonna Thotu Flame Mind Drain. I know I need a Thotu Flame once. Do I need to Thotu Flame again? I feel like the answer is yes. Yeah, the answer is yes. My next question is, I don't often fight this. I don't think we get bonus damage, and it doesn't really matter anyway because we can't do the... I forgot to grab the book strap, yes, so... Wow, we don't even get this. Okay, never mind then. We're casting a Thotu Flame one more time. Wow, we can't even grind for the forest unless we get really lucky. So, if we get roads closed. I mean, Doom isn't what we're worried about at the moment. We have still 46% Doom, so... yeah, we'll do our best. We need increased Charisma here, so Leadership is nice. And, I mean, Dexterity or Knowledge, we'll do Knowledge. This is all for the sake of Sheb Surge, just in case we can do a thing. But, the most important thing now is that we need to grind this forest, and if we die, we die. So, this is... I think this is Stamina if we fail. Yep. I mean, we rolled a 9. We weren't going to pass no matter which character we were, save for maybe Mizuki, but... we'll try. We'll try our best. So, that's not a Dream Eater, that's a Kinoko Gatherer. In fact, I can just run here. So, we'll spend the Doom in that way. And we'll see what happens. I would like to Sheb Surge. I think I need to I definitely need to Sheb Surge now. So, if we die here, we die here. That's all I'm trying to say. We take the Stamina hit. I don't think we can Sheb... well, no. If we save experience, we can. But it'll depend. This will help us if we have a light check. I don't even remember because I don't remember. But we'll try our best. So, Doom or Funds. Either one. I never got the book strap. I don't think I have the luxury of doing it anymore. Here's the Dream Salesman, by the way. I think we can... and we can definitely do Desperate Struggle. Not that I would want to, but... because being able to do Desperate Struggle means you have 3 Reason and 3 Stamina left on an Eldritch Parasite run. But... what else can I do, right? And so now we sit here again for at least 3 more investigations, and hope, and pray, and die. So, yeah, without further ado, I guess I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you later. Bye!